Guests list revealed. Princess Leonor 2025 Royal Wedding. Imagine the grandeur of a royal wedding, the splendor, the tradition, the fairy tale elegance that captivates the entire world. Now, picture the Spanish monarchy preparing for its most anticipated celebration of the century, the royal wedding of Princess Leonor in 2025. It is expected to be everything we dream about and more, yet, behind the glittering tiaras and dazzling gowns lies one question the entire world is asking: who made the guest list? Because while most assume this will be just another royal ceremony filled with nobles and dignitaries, the truth is far more surprising. There are names on this list that no one expected, and omissions that may stir controversies for years to come. And here's the twist: every single guest reveals something profound about Leonor, about Spain's future, and about the royal family's unspoken secrets. So tonight, we open the doors to the palace and unveil the most talked about list in royal history. Stay with me until the very end, because the final name revealed changes everything. Let us begin. From the very start, the world knew this wedding would not be ordinary. Leonor is not just any bride, she is the heir to the Spanish throne, the first queen regnant Spain will have in centuries. Every detail of her wedding is not just a personal choice, but a historical statement. The invitations sent out were as symbolic as they were personal. Who Leonor chooses to stand beside her on this day tells us more about her reign than any official speech ever could. Naturally, the first names are those bound by blood. King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia will be there, not just as proud parents, but as figures balancing the weight of tradition with the hope of modernization. Yet the spotlight extends to Leonor's younger sister, Infanta Sofia. Will she serve as maid of honor? Will she step gracefully into the supportive role that history demands of the spare? Insiders whisper that Sofia's presence will not be quiet at all. Her role could shape how the Spanish monarchy appears to the public eye for decades. But what about beyond the immediate family? Here the list becomes truly fascinating. Invitations have reached every corner of Europe's royal houses. Queen Margrethe of Denmark, now abdicated, is expected to attend, accompanied by Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary. But the real intrigue lies with Prince Christian of Denmark. His friendship, perhaps even closeness, with Leonor has long sparked speculation. Imagine the camera lenses capturing their reunion under the golden chandeliers of the cathedral. Whispers will ignite instantly. And yet, it doesn't stop there. From Britain, King Charles III and Queen Camilla are almost certain attendees, but it is the younger royals who will stir the most excitement. Prince William and Princess Catherine are rumored to be bringing their children, with Princess Charlotte expected to shine brightly. Charlotte and Leonor, two future queens, sharing a moment together on this historic day. The symbolism will be undeniable. Two paths of monarchy, intertwined through friendship, duty, and destiny. France, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, Monaco, all their royal families are expected to grace the celebration. But the names are not just noble and titled. This is where Leonor diverges from tradition. The guest list also includes classmates from her time at UWC Atlantic College in Wales, military companions from her training at Zaragoza, and friends she has made along the way. For a future queen to blend royals and commoners at her table sends a message that she intends to bridge worlds, not divide them. Still, questions remain. Will former royals and controversial figures be welcomed? Some whisper about the presence, or exclusion, of Queen Sofia and King Juan Carlos, Leonor's grandparents. Their complicated history with the monarchy could cast a shadow over the event. Yet, family ties are difficult to sever, and Leonor may prove that forgiveness has its place in history's most sacred moments. And what of the global leaders? Will Spain invite heads of state from across the Atlantic? There are strong signals that President Joe Biden and the First Lady may attend, as well as high representatives from Latin America, particularly nations with deep historical ties to Spain. Every political guest is a statement, a thread tying the future of Spain to global diplomacy through the fabric of one unforgettable wedding. But let us pause for a moment. Why does this matter so much? Because in every royal wedding, the guest list is not just about celebration, it is about power, about who is seen and who is not, about which alliances are reinforced and which tensions are silently acknowledged. A missing name on the list can speak louder than any speech. A single unexpected guest can shift global headlines. This is where curiosity deepens. Reports suggest there are private invites sent under utmost secrecy. Some believe influential cultural icons, Spanish musicians, and international figures beloved by Leonor may appear. Could a global humanitarian figure, perhaps even someone as influential as Michelle Obama, sit quietly among royalty? Could international celebrities bring sparkle to a crown already gleaming with history? And here is another curiosity loop: the seating arrangement itself. Where will Prince Christian sit? Near Leonor, sparking headlines, or discreetly at a distance? Will Charlotte of Cambridge sit close, creating an unforgettable, future queen's tableau? Every detail holds meaning, every position tells a story. The deeper we look, the clearer it becomes. Leonor's wedding is not just about vows, it is about vision. Every guest represents a piece of the queen she will become. Will she emphasize unity among monarchies? Will she highlight friendship beyond borders? Or will she anchor herself firmly in Spain's traditions, inviting mainly her people and her closest allies? And then comes the most powerful revelation: the final name. A guest whose presence may stun the world. Reports suggest that Leonor, in a deeply personal move, has chosen to honor someone outside the traditional realm of royals and politicians. Someone who shaped her education, her perspective, her sense of duty. A teacher. Imagine the power of that. A queen in waiting who places gratitude above protocol. That single choice would tell us that Leonor intends to reign not from a throne of isolation, but from a heart of connection. Now, let us imagine the day itself. The cathedral bells tolling. The guests arriving one by one in shimmering gowns, polished uniforms, and royal sashes. Cameras capturing smiles, whispered glances, and moments that will be analyzed for decades. Every guest walking up those steps is not just entering a wedding, they are stepping into history. By the time Leonor makes her entrance, the guest list will already have told its story. It will have revealed alliances, whispered secrets, reconciled old tensions, and announced new beginnings. And when she stands beside her chosen partner, the world will understand that this was not simply a marriage of love and duty, it was a statement about the monarchy itself. Because in the end, the wedding is about far more than two people. It is about the legacy of a nation, the continuity of a crown, and the heart of a young woman stepping into destiny. And through her guest list, those she welcomes, and those she leaves behind, Princess Leonor is already writing the first chapter of her reign. So remember this. When the world looks back on Princess Leonor's wedding in 2025, they will not just remember the gown, the flowers, or the vows. They will remember the faces in the crowd, the names on the list, and the way each guest symbolized the future of Spain. And when the final guest takes their seat, we will finally see the truth. This is not just a royal wedding. This is the unveiling of a queen.